Mala'i Opio Community Food Systems Initiative, or MA'O, was established in 2001 to recognize our land and youth as our most important assets and to catalyze educational and entrepreneurial opportunities around these assets. MA'O is an acronym for Mala, garden, I, food, Opio, youth, or Youth Food Garden, and affirms our belief that when we reconnect and restore the relationship between the land and the people, we are able to return abundance and prosperity to youth, to their families, and to the community. MA'O Farms is a 23-acre certified organic farm based in Waianae that trains new farmers and community leaders by having them co-manage the operations as they produce, process, market, and distribute a diverse array of high-quality organic fruits and vegetables. MA'O Farms is improving local food security as well as the economic and social situation of this marginalized community. At MA'O, young people aged 18 to 25 are invited to become involved in an internship where they work 3 days a week and go to college 2 days a week. MA'O Farms pays for their tuition and also gives them a $500 a month stipend to work on the farm. MA'O's goal is to bring in young people from the community, make them work hard, compensate them fairly, and let them see that agriculture is a viable career option. At the end of the program, the interns can do more than just work on a farm. They can run the whole operation, from the sales and marketing, all the way to the fundamentals of land prep and clearing. MA'O Farms' website beautifully explains their mission. And I quote, "Our efforts toward a just, healthy, sustainable, and resilient community food system is envisioned to be community gathering places where love, respect, and a willingness to work is practiced daily. As a teaching and learning farm, MA'O will adhere to its Hawaiian cultural values to aloha āina, to care and nurture the land in perpetuity, to grow, process, package, prepare, and share food in ways that are pono, sustainable, and just. Our commitment to gather, engage, and empower youth, families, and community in place is of utmost importance to our success. So we will ensure that our work reflects and manifests our values and guiding principles to Malama Kuleana, our responsibility to care for our beloved āina and our beloved people." So I'd now like to allow my colleague from Waianae to say a few words.
Senator Shimabukuro.
Thank you so much. I'm very proud that my district hosts MA'O Farms, which is producing healthy organic foods and also helps creating our next generation of leaders. There have been a lot of nice things said about their work. I want to share a couple more gems. Local award-winning and top-selling singer-songwriter Jack Johnson had this to say in Time magazine about them. MA'O Farms is one of the most inspirational places in Hawaii. Not only are they growing organic produce in a state that ships in 90% of its food, they are growing Hawaii's future by putting youth from Waianae Coast through college. MA'O's most famous visitor was none other than former First Lady Michelle Obama, who paid a visit to MA'O and spent an afternoon touring the farm and talking story with the interns in November 2011. Mrs. Obama recognized MA'O Farms as a successful model for increasing awareness of and access to healthy eating options and had this to say about them. "We feel like we're just a small part of what you all have been doing for a very long time, and it's important to know that it's working. It's sustaining a community, it's creating a conversation, and it's putting young people to work and giving them futures, which is the most powerful thing." My ties to MA'O run deep. My sister met her husband through MA'O. I had a life-changing trip to Aotearoa through MA'O. So from the bottom of my heart, mahalo to MA'O for their incredibly important work for our community and the āina. I now want to turn it back over to Senator Gabbard.
Senator Gabbard.
Thank you, Mr. President. Will you please stand when I call your name, and if we would just hold our applause until the end. First is Gary Mauna Kea IV, the co-founder and farm operations director. Next is his Kukui Mauna Kea IV, co-founder and executive director. Kamuela Enos is the social enterprises director. Derek Parker, farm co-manager. Cheyenne Texera, farm co-manager. And Taylor Freitas, farm co-manager. Please give them a hand. I first met Gary and Kukui when I was on the City Council between 2003 and 2005. I was impressed then with their vision, and I was even more impressed when I did a site visit this past December, and Kamuela gave me a tour and an update. During that time, I spoke with some of the students who arrived for work while it's still dark, and they use headlights around their head to harvest the salad greens that are destined for the Four Seasons Hotel and other hotels and businesses. I heard and felt the passion in their voices and hearts about doing something good for their families and doing something positive for their community to counter the bad rap the Waianae Coast sometimes gets in the media and elsewhere. Ladies and gentlemen, the average age of our farmers in this state is 61, and we're currently importing 90% of our food at a cost of around $3 billion every year. In my humble opinion, who you are looking at today is the future of agriculture in Hawaii. It's my sincere hope and dream that we replicate Ma'o farms on each of the islands in Hawai'i. I'll continue to champion policies that can support making this a reality. So mahalo to Ma'o farms for teaching our youth the value of aloha, respect, and the willingness to work hard. Mahalo for connecting two of our most precious assets, our āina, that which feeds, and our opio, our youth. Your efforts are empowering our community to move forward towards self-sufficiency. Mahalo and aloha. And Mr. President, at the appropriate time, may I ask for a recess to greet our honored guest? Mahalo.
So ordered.